Oh man. Hey, what's up, y'all? Classic Kev back with another episode, y'all. Honestly, it's probably the most important episode yet. As always, guys, we're filming this season of Classic Kev Show from my mom's garage because my home was blessed, hosted by a tornado. Anyway, so let's today, what we're gonna do in today's episode, guys, I'm gonna just kind of go over these markets, and I got some of the top news stories in crypto and NFTs, and I'm just gonna kind of go over everything. As always, guys, this is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. I'm literally in my mom's garage just talking crypto and NFTs. So anyway, let's get into these markets. And as always, guys, it's kind of like, you know, when I'm evaluating these markets, I always look at what Bitcoin's doing. Bitcoin is where your focus needs to be, whether you're investing in it or not, because these markets go as Bitcoin goes. And actually, unfortunately, it appears that these markets in the traditional stock markets, the S&P 500, is very correlated. That is an unfortunate circumstance because with all the uncertainty in the world right now, we're dealing with uncertainty in the crypto markets. But what's great about the crypto markets, unlike the stock markets, is we can look at a lot of on-chain metrics and data that we can't look at in the stock market because the stock market's very heavily manipulated. So let's look at Bitcoin, and Bitcoin's currently sitting, under 39,000. Just kind of been trading sideways, and that's why if you're in any altcoins, again, guys, that's why you haven't seen any significant price action from the altcoins. And every once in a while, one will pump randomly, but overall, the altcoin market is down. We're looking at Ethereum under 3,000. I mean, wow, what a steal, guys! If you can grab Ethereum under 3,000, I really think in the not so distant future you'll be very happy with yourself. And as far as buy the dip goes, the 7-day forecast, Ethereum down like almost 9%. Bitcoin down almost 9%. I mean, great buys. Solana under 100. A lot of FUD coming out on Solana. Don't buy into it, guys. It's the chosen one. Now, another coin I'm looking at, checking out, I'm on CoinMarketCap right now, guys. Another coin I'm looking at is Terra LUNA under $100 at 89. I'm really liking what they're doing with this platform, guys. If you don't know, the Terra LUNA, they have a stable coin. So every smart contract platform, they have a lot of things that or in the ecosystem of the smart contract. One being, a decentralized exchange or a stable coin, an NFT marketplace. So what I really like about what Terra Luna's done is they're buying up a ton of Bitcoin to back their stable coin, because, that's kind of been a problem with Tether and other stable coins. They're like, okay, well, it's providing liquidity, but what's actually backing it? Meaning that if everyone that holds stable coins wanted to go cash them in right now, would there be money to pay them? Now, in theory, everybody's not going to go cash them in all at the same time. But still, there is regulation where they have to have so much liquidity in case an event like that happens. So the fact that Terra Luna is backing their stable coin with Bitcoin, if you have strong conviction in Bitcoin like I do, Terra Luna's, stable coin could have the strongest stable coin, and that's, in theory, would make their blockchain one of the most valuable. Just speculation, guys. I've been sleeping on Terra Luna. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. I've been sleeping on Terra Luna. I've kind of day traded in the past, $1,000, $2,000, but I'm slowly accumulating and buying dips. And as of right now, guys, it's at about a 10% discount on a week. And then next coin I want to talk about, guys, on this list, XRP. XRP sitting at 63 cents. It's down 16% on a week. I know there's a ton of FUD with the SEC lawsuit on XRP. I believe it's the chosen one, guys. I believe XRP is the chosen one. I believe that, when it's time, they're going to beat the lawsuit, and this coin is going to be listed on every major exchange. I mean, other countries are using it. Like, I think it's listed in Japan, and they're using it. So I have a small bag of XRP, and it's just sitting in there, and I'm just being patient. I'm not even worried about it because, I look at that as it's the chosen one. Now Cardano under $1. I think Cardano, again, guys, it's the 9th biggest crypto. So, Cardano's all-time high, I think, was a little over $3. it's going to be really hard to get there because it's going to take so much money to move it in that direction. But we are seeing a lot more big money come into these markets. We're seeing a lot of activity on the Cardano network, a lot of wallets being activated. You know, their NFT community is really, really growing, and that's a lot of money flowing. That's a lot of, you know, ADA tokens that's going to be needed with all these big NFT projects, because I'm slowly watching the valuation of the Cardano NFTs really, really grow. So super exciting, guys. You know, I think that Cardano is still a safe, you know, 3 to 4x. But again, guys, it's, you know, not financial advice. When it comes to these smart contract platforms, look at the top 50 coin market cap. Find, maybe like 3 to 5 that you have strong conviction in, and put your money and place your bets and hedge against each other. So if you like Cardano, you like Terra LUNA, you like Solana, you like Ethereum, you know, place the amount of money of how much you like them. So if you got $10,000 and you love Terra LUNA, put $5,000 in it. Then put, hedge your bet, put 1,000 in Solana. You know, that's kind of my thesis of, place the most amount of money in the things I have the strongest conviction for, and hedge my bet with smaller amounts in the other smart contract platforms. But again, guys, I think when we see Bitcoin get to these all-time highs, we're going to see massive appreciation for all these smart contract platforms. Avalanche is another one, guys. I have a small Avalanche bag. It's sitting at $68. I believe Avalanche was at like $300 not that long ago, something crazy like that. So, yeah. But anyway, so let's get into the news, guys. And the first story I got right here is Goldman Sachs wants to tokenize real-world assets. And it says here in the article that we are exploring NFTs in the context of financial instruments, and actually, the power is quite powerful. So we will work. So we work on a number of things. So yes. So guys. So Goldman Sachs is talking about NFTs. Goldman Sachs. So these are the same people that told you crypto was a scam, or crypto was, a Ponzi scheme, or whatever they told you. So now they're talking about looking at NFTs. Now this is why that's important, because don't just think of an NFT as something separate from crypto. All NFTs are built on different blockchains. Most NFTs are built on Ethereum. So when Goldman Sachs is talking about tokenizing real world assets such as real estate, then they're going to have to be talking about buying a ton of Ethereum, a ton of Solana, a ton of Cardano. So this is something we definitely want to watch for. All right, so this article just popped up on Yahoo Finance. Algorand awards Flare 7-figure grant to develop a Bitcoin bridge. So what I take from this article, guys, and I have a small bag of Algorand. It's not something I know a lot about, but anytime a blockchain is offering these type of grants, think about it. These small programming and dev teams around the world, and they see this, whoa, a 7-figure grant, they're going to go submit proposals if they know how to code and develop, because they want to get, hey, it's all about the money. Follow the money. So big news. Any type of, you see any type of grants to develop a Bitcoin bridge, that's always good, because we eventually, a lot of these blockchains are still going to be around. So if any of these blockchains from 2017, they're still around today, they're probably going to be around 4 years from now, be honest with y'all. But what's going to happen is they're going to be interoperable. So the way the internet works, where, you can go on any website from a Mac device or an Android device, it's all interoperable. So that's probably what the future of these blockchains is really going to look like. Okay, so guys, check out this story. Russia-Ukraine war triggers Bitcoin demand. Bitcoin whale count spikes by 1,629. So this is what it says in a tweet, guys. The number of Bitcoin addresses has been increasing since the Russia-Ukraine war began. Since then, there are 1,629 sharks and whale addresses holding between 10 and 100,000 Bitcoin that are either new or have returned to the millionaire above status. Yep, guys. So what these charts are showing in this tweet, that we watch an accumulation period happen. Then, around the time of the war, we watch a bunch of the big wallets dump the Bitcoin, and now they're going back into the accumulation phase. So they dump it, right? So Bitcoin gets dumped by the whales. Retail overreacts and sells their little Bitcoin bags. Then the whales reaccumulate at a lower price. You heard the saying before, the rich get richer. That's what you're witnessing, guys. It's all here. All the data's here. The rich are just playing a long-term game, and most retail investors have a very short-term mindset. And guys, I know it's frustrating. I know it's frustrating. I know it's frustrating to hear people say that, and it's frustrating for me. I'm sick looking at my portfolio, being honest with y'all. But we need to be disciplined. We need to be smart investors, and I want you to always think of 2017, the people that had to hold 4 years through that, through rock bottom, Bitcoin all-time highs, to rock bottom, through the pandemic, and now they're all millionaires. So always use that as your motivation. All right, so let's look at this story, guys. Big article. Elon Musk wants to authenticate every Twitter user. Crypto should take notice. Twitter soon to be honest, says he wants to authenticate all humans, but did not say what that actually means. Well, let me tell you what that actually means. So if you're a big user of Twitter, which I am, there's a lot of bots, a lot of fake accounts, a lot of accounts that impersonate other people. You know, I've seen them even impersonate me, where they make an account, it looks identical to, you know, a celebrity or a YouTuber or an influencer or just somebody with a lot of followers, and they use the fake accounts to, you know, just any kind of scam, any kind of send me your seed phrase, send me crypto, invest with me. A lot of scams. So with blockchain technology, we can authenticate people based on, you know, who they are. So blockchain technology can do that. How is Elon going to do it? I'm not exactly sure, but Elon does have a background, you know, with PayPal. So I think he's really familiar with how these markets work. He's familiar with how the blockchain works, and he's very familiar with, you know, he's put a lot of money into this Tesla deal, which I think is going to go through. So I think that this could be a good thing, because there's just too many fake accounts. I mean, guys, go look at any of the YouTubers, any of the big YouTubers that you follow, and go look at their comments. It's like fake account, and it's really hard to have dialogue on Twitter threads because there's so many fake accounts, there's so many bots. We really do got to clean up this problem. Hopefully Elon does what he says he's going to do, right? All right. So let's look at this next article, guys. BlackRock launches blockchain industry ETF, names crypto as one of 3 big opportunities. All right, so BlackRock, I believe, is the largest money manager in the world. And I've got a lot of opinions on BlackRock. I won't really share them on this channel because I don't want to get banned. But you know, let's look at this quote, what BlackRock said. We believe that the broader opportunity leveraging blockchain technology for payments, contracts, and consumption broadly has not yet been priced in. So the largest asset manager in the world, BlackRock, is telling you that they are launching an ETF. So you're going to be able to invest in this ETF. And that ETF is probably going to have a ton of different cryptos in it, probably a ton of maybe even mining companies, or, you know, companies that hold crypto on the balance sheet. Who knows? But either way, the largest asset manager in the world is now going to let its clients invest in crypto. This is super bullish. I think also Fidelity had a story the other day where Fidelity is going to be allowing their clients to invest in Bitcoin in their retirement accounts. Do you know how much money is going to be pouring into Bitcoin and crypto? You're early, guys. So anytime you get frustrated, I know it's hard. Just remind yourself, we're early. We're early. All right, check out this story, guys. Riot plans capacity extensions in Texas as crypto mining bill passes in New York. So this is kind of funny to me, guys. So New York, I believe, like banned some of the crypto mining, and, you know, citing environmental concerns. But then it's like, okay, well, then, you know, Riot's like, okay, well, if you don't want our business, we'll just go to Texas that does want it. And what's crazy to me is the environmental concerns is most Bitcoin mining is done with renewable green energy. If anything, the Bitcoin industry has revolutionized green energy. So I don't really understand this, but again, you know, some states are smart, some states are dumb, and the states that really adopt crypto are going to be some of the nicest, you know, best places to live, and it's just they're gonna have all the money. It's just a fact. So, start writing your councilmen, write your state representatives, anybody you can. And, because a lot of these, from the people I've talked to in my local politics and my local, my state representative, my councilman, anybody I've talked to in my local politicians, they want to learn. They just don't know. They just don't know. So if you're somebody watching this channel, especially if you made it this far in the video, you probably know a lot about crypto. So reach out because these people actually like hearing from you. They like learning, and sometimes they just need that one little question that you can answer for them, and it's going to give them that aha moment, and they're going to go find the rest of the information on their own. So be patient with our politicians, guys. We need them, unfortunately. All right, so check out this article, guys. El Salvador President Nayib Bukele, I believe is how you say his name, says all his Bitcoin predictions are still in play except for one. All right, so for y'all, those who don't know, El Salvador is like the first country to fully adopt Bitcoin. They create a whole Bitcoin city. They're going to be mining Bitcoin. They got volcanoes that's going to be mining Bitcoin using the lava, all kind of craziness. So let's go over his predictions, because he says that all of them are still in play except for one. I'll tell you the one that's not in play. So the first one, Bitcoin will reach 100,000. And he predicted this on January 2nd, 2022. So earlier this year, he said Bitcoin will reach 100,000. I 100% agree with this. Again, guys, I'm not giving time frames anymore because I've been so wrong in the past, but I believe it's just math that Bitcoin will eventually reach $100,000 per coin easily. That's probably the easiest prediction you can make. 2 more countries will adopt it as legal tender. Absolutely. I believe they already have. I believe like multiple countries already have. Will become a major electoral issue in U.S. elections this year. Absolutely. We're seeing it already. We're seeing congressmen, we're seeing senators, a bunch of people being pro-crypto, pro-Bitcoin. So I believe that that's going to be a hotbed issue going into these midterm elections and the presidential election. So let's keep an eye on that. Bitcoin City will commence construction. Yeah, absolutely, guys. That's his big bet, building this Bitcoin City. I believe that there's like no taxes on it. They got Bitcoin bonds. Volcano bonds will be oversubscribed. I don't know exactly what that means. I'm guessing, that people will want to buy, will want to buy the bonds, and I don't know, but this is a really interesting experiment what Bukele's doing in El Salvador, because I think other countries will take notice. I mean, think about it, guys. If this works out for them and they make a ton of money, it's game theory. Other countries are going to get in line. And the final prediction, this is actually a prediction that is not true. Huge surprise at the Bitcoin conference. So he said that, sorry, the last prediction has been postponed because Bukele actually didn't go to the Bitcoin conference. They had some problems with he canceled his visit. It said due to battle against criminal gangs in El Salvador, which, I was going to the Bitcoin conference and I actually didn't go because he wasn't going, so I was kind of happy that I wasn't going. I wasn't going because of, my tornado situation, but I found out he wasn't going. I would have been really upset if I would have went and found out he wasn't going. I'm sure a lot of participants at the Bitcoin conference were disappointed, but I heard it was an awesome event. I did hear it was an awesome event. All right, guys, next story. Twitter will start paying content creators with cryptocurrencies. So Twitter has announced a partnership with payment processing company Stripe that will look to test a way for content creators to receive cash in cryptocurrencies. Wow. So guys, how many times have you seen people make these awesome threads on Twitter, breaking down some charts, or giving you some alpha on a crypto or NFT? And it's just really awesome that, it's cool that, yeah, you could like and reshare it, but wouldn't it be cooler if you say, man, give that dude $5 in Bitcoin? That was an awesome post that it really gave me a lot of value. So I think this is a really cool feature. Twitter is looking at doing it. Super excited about that. All right, next big story, guys. Demand for XRP-based products has skyrocketed amid SEC lawsuit, says Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse. That's right, guys. So as XRP builds out its network, XRP's got I believe XRP's even got NFTs. So we're definitely going to have to be looking at that. So it's almost like the retail investors know that XRP is the chosen one, and even with this this massive FUD of this SEC lawsuit, people are still buying XRP. They're still buying XRP, you know, coins in its ecosystem. So I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know when this lawsuit's going to be settled, but I think that it's getting pretty obvious that XRP is going to win this lawsuit, and I don't know why it's taking so long. I really don't know. I wish I could tell you. I wish I'm invested in XRP, guys. I don't have a bunch of money in it, but I've got enough money where I think I could see significant returns. Hopefully this year, guys. Hopefully this year. I don't know what we're waiting on. All right, next big story, guys. Apecoin is now the biggest metaverse token, edging Axie Infinity, Mana, and Sandbox. Yep. So, guys, you know that I've talked about Apecoin on this channel, and I did a whole video on Apecoin, and since that video, Apecoin has doubled in price. Now, I want you to be careful if you invest in this coin, because as of right now, it looks like the only utility is they're opening the Bored Ape metaverse called like the Other Side, and for the mint of the metaverse land, you're gonna have to use Apecoin in order to get in on this mint. So what we need to worry about is that after this mint, after, you know, the land is minted and everybody, all the whitelist people get all their land using their Apecoin, I believe the Bored Ape team has said they're going to lock up all that Apecoin. They're not going to go dump it and sell it and tank the price. They're going to lock it all up. So definitely some interesting tokenomics type stuff that the team is doing. So as always, guys, be careful. But I am bullish on the Other Side, Bored Ape. Anything the Yuga Labs team does, guys, I'm bullish on. These guys, they're pros. They know what they're doing. So I would not bet against Apecoin. But I think there could be volatility in the future. So if you're up, aggressively take profits. And then here, got Bitcoin officially legal tender in Central African Republic. As always, guys, we've talked about this. You're going to see game theory. All roads lead to Bitcoin. The more uncertainty in the world, the more inflation, the more that people lose faith in governments, the more that people lose faith in fiat currencies. All roads lead to Bitcoin, guys. It's the future. It's the future. We're here. We're here. You're watching the infrastructure get built. You're watching these countries adopt it, and it's just a matter of time. You know, you're watching Fortune 500 companies add it to their balance sheets. All of this is reported with the SEC. So let's just be patient, guys, and keep dollar cost averaging. I told you I buy $50 of Bitcoin and $50 of Ethereum automatically every week, and I think it's going to pay off. I really do. The last thing, guys, I seen this article on Reddit, and I haven't fact checked it to know how true it is, but it sounded pretty true. Polygon surpasses 19,000 dApps built on their network. 6 times growth in less than 6 months. So yeah, so that Polygon MATIC ecosystem is really growing. Polygon's basically Ethereum without the fees. They built it to help scale Ethereum. A lot of big projects are being built on it. You know, I was an early investor in Polygon MATIC. Did very well. I wish I would have put more money in it, honestly, but I think it's still got a lot of room to grow. I really do think that this is a pretty safe, you know, bet. You know, you might not see the 20x, you know, 10x, 100x return like some of y'all want, but you know, the first rule, guys, preserve wealth. The second rule, you know, is to generate more wealth. So if you can protect your wealth with a sure 3x, 4x, you almost want to take the safe bet every time. Play the long game, y'all. Anyway, guys, so that's all the news I got for today. If you made this far in the video, thank you so much for watching. Drop me like a 100 in the comments. And guys, I'm still bullish as ever, but you know, just know that like these markets frustrate me too. You know, I would love, you know, for us to be in a bullish sentiment right now and me be able to aggressively take profits and use the money to rebuild my house. That would be awesome. But just got to be patient, guys. Anyway, if you made it this far in the video, really thank you so much for watching. I'm Classic Kev. I'm out. Peace.